our annual dinner theater. This night we'll be presenting for you the Tale of Tom Kitten, based on the story by Beatrix Potter. And these are our kindergarten and first graders acting out the roles, and our second graders narrating the story. So I hope you enjoy dinner before the show, and will enjoy dessert with us afterwards. And I hope you enjoy the show. Ready? Let the show begin.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little kittens, and their names were Mittens, Tom Kitten, and Moppet, and their dear little fur coats of their own, and they tumbled about the doorstep and played in the dust.
All right, let me go. There we go. Get unplugged.
There you go, Kevin. Oops.
Here we go. All right, ready to come up so we can see you.
Once upon a time, there were 3 kittens, Tom and his sister, Moppet and Mittens. They lived with their mother in a great big house. Every now and then they like to catch a mouse. They had little coats all soft and furry. They loved to play and hurry and scurry. Johnny and Lottie can unfortunately often he forget to act obediently. Now we'll tell the story of the kittens, Tom and his sister, Moppet and Mittens. One day they were going to have some company, then they got in trouble, as you'll see. But one day their mother, Mrs. Tufta, expended friends to tea, so she fetched the kittens indoors to be washed and dressed before their fine company arrived. Come along inside, my little kittens. Yes, Mother. First, she brushed their faces. Meow, do you have to scrub so hard? You just scrubbed us yesterday, Mother. Then she combed their fur. I like having my fur brushed. Then she combed their tails and whiskers. Tom was very naughty and he scrapped. I don't like my fur brush or my whiskers and tail comb. Ow, Mother, you're pulling my tail. Now, Tom, you mustn't be a naughty kitten. If you stand still, it won't hurt so much. Mrs. Tabitha dressed Moppet and Mittens in clean pinafores and tuckers. And then she took out all sorts of elegant, uncomfortable clothes out of a chest of drawers in order to dress up her son Thomas. Oh, Mother, these are beautiful.
Yes, I just love to dress up.
You girls are so silly. I don't want to wear any of these fancy clothes.
Oh, yes, you are, Thomas. I have a fine vest and hat for you to wear. Now be a good kitten and put them on right away.
Tom Kitten was a healthy kitten, and he had grown very fat. So when he had put on the vest, several buttons burst off. His mother sewed them on again. Unwisely turned them out into the garden to be out of the way while she made hot buttered toast for her company. As they started out to play, she reminded them, "Now keep your frocks clean, children. You must walk on your hind legs, keep away from the dirty ashpit and from Sally, Henny Penny, and..."
You must remember to stay away from the puddle ducks.
Three kittens were not used to being so dressed up, and unfortunately they soon forgot to be careful. Muffet and Mittens walked down the garden path unsteadily. Presently they trod upon their pinafores and fell on their noses. When they stood up, there were several green and brown seams.
Now those silly fancy clothes are all dirty.
Mother wants me to be unhappy with us. She toots not to get tooty.
Don't cry, Muffet, and stop laughing at us, Tom. You are such a naughty kid.
Here, Muffet, let's turn our pinafores inside out so the dirty part won't show.
They turned their pinafores back to front and went up to sit on the garden wall for a skip and a jump. After a time, Muffet's pink tucker fell down into the rain.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, Tom Kitten was quite unable to jump when walking upon his hind legs in trousers. He lost several bounties and was looking quite a sight when he finally sat down beside his sister.
Oh, Tom. Here, let us help you, Tom.
Moppet and Min tried to pull him together, but in all the fuss, his hat fell off and all the rest of his buns burst.
Uh-oh, now I'm really in trouble.
While they were in difficulties, there came a sound of pit-pat-pal-pat, and 5 tall ducks came along the road, marching one behind the other, doing the goose steps. Pit-pat-pal-pat, pit-pat-wall-pat. Pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-wall-pat, pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, Pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, hear the puddle ducks marching down the lane, heads held high, proud as can be. Pit-pat-paddle-pat, a puddle duck train. A little kitten's mother had given them a warning. From the puddle ducks, you must stay away. But now the ducks are coming and the kittens are in trouble. If only they'll remember to obey. Pit-pat-paddle-pat, pit-pat-waddle-pat, hear the puddle ducks marching down the lane, heads held high, proud as can be. Pit-pat-paddle-pat, a puddle duck train. The puddle ducks stopped in stern a row and stared up at the hens. They had very small eyes and was looking surprised. When 2 of the duck birds, Richard and Jemima Puddle Duck, picked up the hat and tucker and put them on.
Why, look at these lovely clothes that the kittens have dropped. Let us try them on. You look quite adorable in that tucker, Jemima. How do I look in my hat? May I try your hat on, Richard?
Min's laughed so hard that she fell off the wall. Moppet and Tom descended after her. The pinafores and all the rest of Tom's clothes came off on their way down.
Oh no, look at us. Please help us, Mr. Drake Puddle Duck. Our mother is expecting some fine company to tea soon and we must look our best. Please help us get our clothes back on.
Mr. Drake Puddle Duck advanced in a slow sideways manner and picked up the various articles. But instead of helping the poor kittens, he put them on himself. They fit him even worse than Tom Kitten.
It's a very fine day, Duck. Would you like to take a stroll down to the pond?
And he and the rest of the puddle ducks set off up the road, keeping step, pit, pat, paddle, tat, pit, pat, waddle, tat. And stared up at the kittens. Then Mrs. Tabitha Twitchett came down the garden wall and found her kitten. It was no clothes on. She pulled them off the wall and took them back to the house.
My friend will arrive in a minute, and you are not fit to be seen.
She sent them upstairs, and I'm sorry to say, she told her friends that they were in bed with the measles, which was not true. Quite the contrary. They were not in bed, not in the least. Somehow there were very extraordinary noises overhead, which disturbed the dignity and repose of the tea party. As for the puddle ducks, they went into the pond. All the clothes came off directly because there were no buttons, and Mr. Great Puddle Duck and his puddle duck friends have been looking for them ever since.
Choose will learn to show.
so much for coming. You guys can stay up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wondering where they're going. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our show. I've really enjoyed every minute working on it with